This time we are going to present to you a walkthrough of the story. At this time we're going to present to you a story about one of Jesus' disciples named Matthew.
我哋現在咧有一個嘅環節係去講到咧耶穌個門徒叫馬太。
Whether you may not know this, but during the time that Jesus, thank you. You may or may not know this, but at the time that Jesus was found to be a criminal by the Roman authorities, his disciples, his closest friends, left him.
當主耶穌咧被判成為罪犯嘅時候咧，佢所有嘅門徒咧都離佢而去。
One of his disciples' names was Matthew.
佢其中一個門徒叫做馬太。
This is a story about Jesus' disciple Matthew as he traces the events to find out what happened to his friend Jesus after he deserted him.
而家呢個故事咧講到耶穌嘅門徒馬太，佢去跟隨耶穌嘅腳蹤，佢去睇，去揾到底咧發生耶穌咧發生咩事。
So at this time we encourage you to experience this walk with us as we remember the events of the Passion Week as Matthew walks through the shadows.
讓大家咧細心欣賞，同時間咧用呢個時間咧去紀念到主耶穌所為我哋所做嘅。
彼得啊，約翰，喂，有人啊！你好，
馬太，你喺度啊？
雅各啊，你究竟有冇喺嗰個客西馬尼園嗰度啊？
我的確有喺嗰度啊！你記得嘛？我哋之前喺樓上嘅房間入邊一齊嘅慶祝逾越節，仲記得我哋點樣去爭論我哋當中邊一個係最大嘛？喺逾越節嘅晚上，呢個就係我哋所關心。然之後，我哋嘅主人幫我哋去洗腳，佢洗嘅係我哋嘅腳。跟住落嚟，耶穌將我哋帶到客西馬尼園嗰度，佢仲特別帶咗我、約翰同埋彼得一齊去最前邊嘅位置去祈禱。佢當時充滿咗悲傷，佢要求我哋喺佢嘅身邊陪住佢，要我哋保持警醒。
咁佢講咗啲乜嘢啊？
佢不停嘅喺度祈禱，佢仲伏咗喺地上邊祈求神，佢稱神為阿爸父。佢喺祈禱入面話：父啊，你若願意，求你將呢個苦杯切開。然而唔好照我嘅意思，只要成就你嘅旨意。耶穌似乎知道可怕嘅事即將要發生。我仲記得佢祈咗3次，每次佢都叫我哋去保持警醒。每次佢祈禱之後，佢都發現我哋瞓着咗。當佢再叫醒我哋嘅時候，我哋無言以對。然之後佢話：時候到啦，人子被賣喺罪人嘅手入邊，起嚟啦，賣我嘅人近啦。
佢冇話俾我哋聽咩？佢唔係講過佢一定要去耶路撒冷咩？佢要喺長老、祭司長同埋文士嘅手裏邊受苦啊！
佢的確有咁樣同我哋講過。當其時，一班揸住刀、揸住棒嘅兵丁走嚟帶走咗佢，而我離棄咗耶穌。
我哋都放棄咗佢，就好似佢曾經講過：今夜你哋要為我嘅緣故都要跌倒，因為經上咁樣記載：我要擊打牧人，羊就分散了。佢知道我哋會讓佢失望。喂，佢而家喺邊一處啊？
眾人都離開咗花園，去咗耶路撒冷。你咧就係呢個方向。
Judas, were you there when the crowd came and took Jesus?
Hey, I'm innocent, okay? I thought they were only going to arrest him. I didn't know what they really had in mind. He had to be stopped so things could be like they were before. You remember the things he said. You saw him in the temple. He threw out all the buyers and the sellers. He overturned the tables of the money changers. He called out the words of Isaiah. My temple will be called a house of prayer, but you are changing it into a den of robbers. You remember foreigners were supposed to bring money to the temple. Didn't Isaiah also say that people would bring us the wealth of nations? They can't pay their temple tax with foreign coins, so we exchange our money for theirs. And yeah, maybe we charge a little more than we should, but he can't call us robbers. Don't look at me like that, tax collector. You cheated your own people and you gave money to the Romans. This is different, okay? And then a woman wasted a year's wages by pouring perfume on him. Listen, Matthew, he didn't even correct her. He didn't think about selling that precious nard that could have been sold for 300 pieces of silver. 300. I mean, I only took 1/10 of that amount.
1/10? You took 30 pieces of silver? For what?
I took money to tell the chief priests where to find Jesus. They were only going to arrest him. I'll take the money back to them. I have to change what I've done. Matthew, what have I done?
You have done what he said you were going to do. When he dipped bread with you, he said that you would betray him. He knew. Tell me, Judas, where did they take him?
They took him to the house of Caiaphas, the high priest. Matthew, will things be like they were before? I'll bring them back the money. They'll have to take it back.
At this time, we encourage you to, in your seat, to join us as we sing above all.
俾我哋歌頌我哋嘅神，寫尊為我。
Sing together. Above all powers, above all kings, above all natures and all created things, above all wisdom and all the ways of man. You were here before the world began. Above all kingdoms, above all thrones.
阿姐啊，你好啊！當耶穌被帶到該亞法嘅屋企嘅時候，你喺嗰處嗎？
你係咪其中一個喺加利利嚟㗎？
係啊，
如果你係嚟揾嗰個自稱係彌賽亞嘅人，佢曾經係喺度嘅，我見過佢。佢以為自己係老師啊，不過咧，該亞法咧已經教訓咗佢啦。嗰陣時咧，我就坐喺天井外邊，見到你哋其中一個加利利人，我認得佢啊，係嗰個自稱彌賽亞嘅其中一個門徒。咧，佢就坐喺外邊呢一度啦。我去到佢面前去問佢：你係咪喺加利利同係加利利嗰個耶穌一齊㗎？但係佢唔認喎。之後有一個女仔就見到佢，同佢講同樣嘅事，話佢係喺同拿撒勒人耶穌一齊。跟住佢即刻咧就向上帝發誓話唔認識嗰個人。跟住我哋一班人就去揾佢啦，因為佢個口音，我哋就可以分辨得出佢係加利利人嚟嘅。但係 佢又再一次發誓話佢唔認識嗰個人。之後呢，就有隻公雞就叫啦。我哋見到佢行咗出去，仲唔知點解佢忽然間喺度喊添喎。點解你哋啲加利利人咁奇怪嘅
？3次，呢個人喺公雞叫之前3次唔認耶穌。
冇錯，係啊。之後我就見到耶穌出嚟啦。我見到啲人呢，吐口水佢塊面上面，我就知道佢係一定係犯咗罪㗎啦。佢仲蒙住咗佢對眼添，仲用拳頭打住佢，同佢講：做啲神蹟出嚟俾我哋睇下，你係咪先知彌賽亞啦？話俾我哋聽，而家係邊個打緊你啦？睇下呢個人真係你嘅先知加利利人啊！話俾我聽，呢啲係咪佢預言㗎？
佢向佢嘅朋友講過預言。耶穌咁樣話：事實上，今晚你話你今晚你會講你唔認識我嘅，你會喺雞啼叫之前3次唔認我。阿姐啊，你話俾我聽，我去邊度揾到佢啊？
先生，佢哋已經將佢帶到去巡撫比拉多嗰度啦。
Hello, is anyone here?
There's no one here in Pilate's courtyard but me. The crowd left some time ago.
Were you here when they put Jesus on trial?
I was here. The crowd wanted a man to die. They wanted to see a crucifixion.
Crucifixion? Death? On a cross?
That was supposed to be my sentence. And that's what I was expecting when the guards pulled me out of jail at night. They said Pilate had called for me by name. He wanted me, Barabbas. An angry mob was shouting for a death. I thought it would be mine. But instead, they wanted to kill a man called Jesus of Nazareth. Pilate could find no reason to kill him. He hadn't broken any law. So they gave him a choice. They could kill me, a criminal, or kill him, an innocent man. They chose to kill the innocent for the guilty.
How could a Roman governor allow that to happen?
Pilate called for water, and he washed his hands of the decision.
The prophet Isaiah must have seen this night when he wrote, "Justice is far from us, and righteousness does not reach us. We look for light, but all is darkness. For brightness, but we walk in deep shadows."
Are you one of his followers? Can you tell me now how that I can live now that I know that he died in my place? Can you tell me that?
I don't know what to say. Can you tell me where they took Jesus from here?
Pilate gave him to his soldiers. They took him to the praetorium. It will not go well for him there.
I encourage you to sing along if you can. My Lord, what love is this that makes so dearly that I
Martha, Martha, were you there when they took Jesus from Pilate's house?
Yes, I was there, Matthew. Pilate's soldiers mocked him for a king. They put a royal robe on him, but there was no majesty in him, not on this night.
He had no beauty or majesty to attract us to him. Nothing in his appearance that we should desire him.
They despised him and humiliated him. They made a crown for him out of thorns and forced it onto his head. They gave him a heavy stick for a scepter. The soldiers bowed down to him, mocking him and calling him a king. They took the stick and beat him over the head again and again.
He was despised and rejected by mankind, a man of suffering and familiar with pain.
I couldn't bear to watch. I had to turn away.
Like one from whom people hide their faces, he was despised, and we held him in low esteem.
How could God let this happen? Why must he suffer like this? So much pain, so many wounds. He deserves none of it.
Surely he took up our pain and bore our suffering. Yet we consider him punished by God, stricken by him, and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. We all, like sheep, have gone astray. Each of us has turned to our own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all.
Did Jesus know this was going to happen?
I believe he knows everything that was written about him in the scroll of the Isaiah. Martha, please tell me where to find him.
They led him this way, a path called the Way of Suffering. It was awful, Matthew. I am terrified for him.
阿哥啊，你可唔可以話俾我聽呢度發生咗啲咩事啊？
你係咪揾嗰個加利利人啊？
係啊，當你走過呢條路嘅時候，你係咪住啊？
嗱，我咧就叫西門，我喺外國古利奈行到嚟耶路撒冷嘅啫，咁我就唔知道呢度發生咩事嘅。但係咧，我就見到有好多人。首先咧，有啲士兵喺度推同埋毆打一個男人，睇嚟又有人俾人釘十字架啦。嗱，呢條碎石路咧，啲羅馬人就叫佢做痛苦之路。嗰個人跌倒喺地下，佢企唔到起身，佢已經好攰同埋受咗傷。啲士兵仲踢佢、詛咒佢，佢都冇回應，佢已經乜都冇啦。之後啲士兵見到我，佢捉咗我話要我代佢嗰個人去孭佢個十字架，咁我冇辦法，唯有孭住個十字架，等佢哋可以帶呢個人去死。條路上面真係有好多人。啲人好嬲，亦都有人笑佢。佢哋話佢救到其他人，如果佢係神嘅彌賽亞嘅話，可以自己救自己啊！
喺詩篇裏面咁樣寫咗：我心在我裏面甚是腫痛， 都因仇敵的聲音、惡人的欺壓，因為他們將罪孽加在我身上，發怒氣逼迫我。
啲人群入面亦都有啲女人為佢喊，但係嗰個人望住佢哋話：耶路撒冷嘅女兒啊，唔好為我喊，要為自己同埋你嘅孩子去喊，因為日子要嚟到，啲人會話唔生育嘅同埋未曾懷胎嘅、未曾乳養嬰孩嘅人有福啦。啲士兵攞住苦膽調和咗嘅酒要俾佢飲，佢試一啖就唔肯飲。佢點解唔飲嗰啲酒呢？啲酒會令到個大腦沉悶，啲膽會令到個痛苦消失。大多數啲人判咗刑嘅囚犯都會大啖大啖咁飲呢啲酒，佢哋會尋求任何解脫嘅方式。當然啦，點都唔可以解脫呢個被鐵釘刺穿肉體嘅痛苦嘅。究竟呢個人係邊個啊？佢究竟做錯咗啲咩事啊？
佢冇錯㗎。喂，請你話俾我聽，佢哋帶咗佢去邊處啊？
啲士兵帶咗佢去各學塔，即係捉奴隸咁解，亦都係出事嘅地方。
Mary, please tell me, were you there?
Matthew, yes, I was there. I was there when Jesus visited our home in Bethany. My sister Martha was busy with all the preparations for the meal, but I wanted nothing more than to sit at his feet and listen to him. He didn't refuse me. Do you remember?
Yes, I was there with him that day also.
And I was there when he wept for the death of my brother Lazarus. I was there when he called my brother out of the grave.
He said to us, "Did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God?" We saw on that day that he had the power to raise the dead.
And I was there just days ago when Jesus reclined at the table with my brother Lazarus. I broke open a jar of pure nard, I poured it on his head, and watched it flow to his feet. The house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. I let down my hair to dry his feet. I loved him so. I believed in him. I would have given him anything, the price of the perfume, the shame of covering my head, my very life.
Yes, I was there with you, Mary. Some of us thought the perfume was wasted, but he told us you were doing a good thing. You were busy with preparations for his burial. He knew and he understood what we did not.
And I was there when they nailed him to the cross. It was not perfume that flowed from his wounded head to his helpless feet. It was blood. It was death. It was his life.
You were here at the cross?
Yes, and I will be there at his tomb. I am going with my sister Martha to gather together spices to put with his body. But not yet. First, we will honor the Sabbath. But as soon as the Sabbath is over, when the sun is rising, I will once again prepare his body for burial. John is here also. He can tell you more.
Amazing grace, how sweet
約翰啊，當佢哋將佢釘喺十字架上面嘅時候，你係咪嗰處啊？
馬太，我喺嗰度。佢被舉起之後對我哋講嘅嘢，我都聽到。只要佢活着，我哋就係佢嘅門徒。如果佢死咗，我哋而家點算啊？
佢最後教咗我哋啲乜嘢啊？佢嘅遺言係乜嘢啊？
佢教導赦免，佢生時教導寬恕，喺死亡嘅時候佢都教導寬恕。
咁你話多啲俾我聽啦。
當佢哋將佢舉到十字架嘅時候，佢話：父啊，赦免佢哋，因為佢哋所做嘅，佢哋唔曉得。佢同兩名罪犯被釘喺十字架上，一個喺佢嘅右邊，另外一個喺佢嘅左邊。其中一個侮辱佢：你唔係彌賽亞嗎？拯救自己同我哋啦！但另一個罪犯問佢：你唔怕神咩？我哋嘅行為使我哋有應得嘅判刑，但呢個人冇做錯過任何嘢。嗰個將死嘅罪犯話：耶穌，你嘅國降臨嘅時候，請你紀念我。
佢點解要咁樣問啊？佢其實可以睇到主係要即將死亡㗎啦。
耶穌對佢講：我實在告訴你，今日你同我要喺樂園嗰度。
冇錯，耶穌將會喺天堂，佢唔再喺我哋呢一處啦。
耶穌睇見佢嘅媽媽，對佢講：婦人，睇你嘅兒子。然後佢望住我話：睇你嘅媽媽。我而家必須要同佢一齊離開，我必須將瑪利亞帶走。我哋必須隱藏佢同加利利其他嘅婦女，以防猶太教會嘅領導人去搜尋佢哋。馬太，你都必須躲藏。我哋稍後喺大樓上層嘅房嗰度會面，相信佢哋唔會揾到嗰度。我嘅母親撒羅米，佢都喺嗰度。
We encourage you to join us at this time. Sing the amazing love. Forgiven because you were forsaken, unaccepted. You were dead. I'm alive around. Your spirit is within me. Because you died and rose again. I'm forgiven because you were forsaken, unaccepted. You were dead. I'm alive and well. Your spirit is within me. Because you died and rose again. Amazing love, how can it be that you like me would die for me? Amazing love, I know it's true. It's my joy to honor you in all I do. I honor you.
你好啊，撒羅米。當佢喺十字架上受苦嘅時候，你喺嗰處嘛？
有啊，我同佢喺埋一齊㗎。其實咧喺加利利嗰日啊，當耶穌呼召咗我嘅仔雅各同埋約翰成為佢嘅門徒之後，我都已經跟隨咗佢㗎啦。你知唔知道啊？我曾經問過耶穌咧，喺佢將來個國度裏頭咧，俾我嘅仔一個喺佢嘅右邊，一個喺佢左邊啊。但我而家話俾你聽啦，我睇到嘅邊個喺佢左右邊咧，係一個垂死嘅人同埋受到懲罰嘅罪犯，而耶穌就喺佢中間啦。
我哋以為佢會係彌賽亞喎。
唔係啊，啱啱相反啊！我聽到佢一路喊，一路叫住話：以利以利，拉馬撒巴各大尼。
呢句話嘅意思就係、我的神，我的神，點解要離棄我呢？而家我哋被遺棄，就好似佢被遺棄一樣啦。
佢係俾咗我哋生命嘅糧，亦都俾我哋活水。但你睇下而家，乜嘢都俾唔到我哋啦。佢都好無奈同好孤獨。佢啲士兵話我頸渴啦，但係佢只係俾咗佢醋。
我記得詩人有咁樣嘅記載：辱罵傷破了我的心，我又滿了憂愁。我指望有人體恤，卻沒有一個；我指望有人安慰，卻找不着一個。他們拿苦膽給我當食物，我渴了；他們拿醋給我喝。
佢仲講咗一件事，佢話成了喎。
乜嘢係成了啊？
你好識得佢嘅喎，佢都曾經同你有好秘密嘅交談。馬太啊，我希望你話俾我聽啊！喺今日嘅晚上，成了呢句話到底係咩意思呢
Peter, were you here when Jesus died?
I was here. I abandoned him in the garden. I denied him 3 times before the morning came, just as he said. I found him again here at the cross. I was here.
What did you see?
I saw him on the cross. I saw him suffering. I saw him dying. There was an earthquake. At about noon, the sun stopped shining for 3 hours. Heaven and earth protested. Darkness swallowed the light. Death claimed its victory. At the very end, Jesus cried out in a loud voice, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." And then he breathed his last.
He's dead?
It's over, Matthew. He told us beforehand. He said we had to go to Jerusalem for everything written to be fulfilled. They would mock him, insult him, spit on him. They would flog him and kill him. Didn't he tell us this would happen? Didn't we warn him not to come?
He told us so many things, Peter. Wasn't there more for us to remember?
What? More words from Isaiah, maybe? Didn't Isaiah prophesy on this mountain he would destroy the shroud that enfolds all people, the sheet that covers all nations? He will swallow up the death forever. The sovereign Lord will wipe away the tears from all faces. He will remove his people's disgrace from all the earth. Look around this mountain called Calvary, Matthew. Has the fabric been torn? Is death swallowed up? Are tears wiped away? No, it's over. We must get away from here while we can.
哎呀，對唔住啊，白夫長，釘十字架嘅時候，你喺唔喺呢一處啊？
執行死刑嘅時候，我喺嗰度，我睇到晒。當我哋將犯人定為死罪嘅時候，我哋都會列出佢嘅罪行，並且張貼出嚟，作為警告。而喺佢嘅十字架上面，我哋亦都貼咗拿撒勒嘅耶穌，猶太人之王。但係其實佢冇犯過任何罪嘅一個無辜者。
喂，耶穌係生喺我哋大衛王嘅家譜裏邊嘅喎。
我睇到我啲人用占卜嘅方法去分咗佢啲衫。
我哋有一個詩篇預言會發生呢個情況，話到我嘅骨頭我都能數過，佢哋情着眼睇住我哋，睇住我，佢哋分我嘅外衣，為我嘅內衣係沾醜嚟喎。
我見到天色轉暗，個地喺度震嘅時候，我好驚，我驚到全身都震。但係我見到已經死咗，我喺恐懼之中，我呼叫出嚟，佢就係神嘅兒子。但係我已經太遲，佢死咗。
咁佢而家喺邊一處咧？
有啲人去比拉多嗰處要求我去嘅屍體，等佢哋可以將佢埋葬。而當知比拉多知道耶穌已經死嘅時候，佢好驚訝，但係佢已經死咗。我哋本來諗住要打跛佢隻腳嚟到結束呢個釘十字架，但係而家冇咁嘅必要。相反，我哋用矛刺穿佢嘅身，血同埋水就從佢嘅身湧出嚟。當時我都喺度，我都睇到晒。
我哋有一段經文預言到，又保存他一身的骨頭，連一根也不折斷。另一段就話，他們要仰望自己所擲的人。
你盡可能跟住佢啦，但係佢而家已經死咗啦。
咁佢身體而家喺邊一處啊？
有兩個人將佢帶到喺附近一個嘅花園入邊，然後將個屍埋放咗喺個墳墓度。我諗佢哋而家都仲可能喺嗰度。
Sir, is this the place where they laid Jesus of Nazareth in his tomb?
Yes, here in this garden. I am Joseph from Arimathea. I too was a follower of Jesus, but I followed him in secret, as did my friend Nicodemus. I was a member of the council. I tell you, I did not approve of what has happened here. He did not open his mouth to defend himself, and in my silence, I allowed the injustice to happen.
So his trial was much like what was written by the prophet Isaiah. He was oppressed and afflicted. Yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before his shearers is silent. So he did not open his mouth. By oppression and judgment he was taken away. Yet who of his generation protested?
We were afraid to protest. We were afraid of the other leaders, of being thrown out of the temple. Our silence will be forever on our conscience.
Can you tell me where he is now?
We took his body down from the cross and wrapped it in strips of linen cloth with 70 pounds of myrrh and aloes, and placed it in a new tomb only recently cut in the rock. He died with the lowest of men, but he is buried in a wealthy man's tomb. That is also written in Isaiah.
Yes, he was assigned a grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, though he had done no violence, nor was any deceit in his mouth.
The women who followed Jesus from Galilee also followed us to the tomb. They will come back with more spices when the Sabbath is over, but it will do them no good. A large stone covers the entrance to the tomb, and it will not be moved.
加利利嘅婦女啊，你哋翻屋企啦。點解喺安息日結束之後要翻嚟呢一處啫？我哋嘅主人已經係死咗啦，墳墓都被封咗啦，一個羅馬嘅衛兵正喺嗰度守護住。如果你喺新嘅星期嘅第一日朝頭早再翻嚟，呢、個被神遺棄咗嘅地方，你希望揾到乜嘢呢
I ask you to stand once more. Sing to you. Were you there when they crucified our Lord? Were you there when they crucified our Lord? So you